All right, Bama-Rooskies, big up. Sorry for the delay. Had to receive a quick phone call really quick, but we're here. D-Champ in the house, man. Good to see you, my G, and whoever else is here. Thank you for joining. I'm your boy Dre, capital G, capital O, capital D. Big up to my family. Love y'all. All right, y'all. Let's get right into the nature of the beast today. We are flying the Max here, 8 from hopefully all the way to Texas. There's a little event going on, but we're gonna make one stop in Phoenix, and then we'll make hopefully another stop somewhere in Texas, maybe Dallas Fort Worth, maybe it'll be Intercontinental, maybe it'll be Dallas Love Field. We'll see. Anyway, let's get going right now. We are ready to make it happen. We already got a pre-departure clearance. So let's stop the music. Let's stop the music and get things going. All right, just trying to get the track IR to work here. Just trying to get the track IR to work here. There we go. All right, let's at least get the battery on first here, and let's come here and get some power onto this systems page, sim menu, and we go ahead and get some ground support here. Let's connect the GPU as well as the fueling. Let's set that bad boy done back. Now we can go up top, Bama-Rooskies, and connect that ground power. There is the standby power. Let's get these right into the nav mode, of course. Let's arm our emergency lights here. And let's make sure we are on steady. It's still light. We don't need the logo on right now. And yaw damper, everything else can stay right where it's at for right now. Let's go ahead and get the FMS to work hand in hand with the IRS. Make sure we are all good to go here. Hope everybody's doing well. Life is truly like a box of chocolates. Hey Proctus, man, how's it going, fam Bammer? Are you gonna have enough time to finish that flight and jump in DCS later? Yeah, that's the plan, man. Got a lot going on. This is supposed to be done. Just life is all over the place right now for me, guys. So I'm always behind, man, and that's all I'll say for now on that one. But life just keeps coming at me. All right. Anyway, we got ground power going on here. And let's get for whatever reason, my download is not working when I request the route. So we'll have to do it the good old-fashioned way and put it in, which is okay because getting the route the automated way is easy, but it's still a skill set to learn how to, know how to put your information in manually, which doesn't take that long. It's a difference of a few minutes there. We're going to be United Airlines Flight 318 with planned service into the great state of Texas. And I have my sim brief and everything on here, and the Navigraph. For whatever reason, there's just a disconnect, or I'm not sure if it's just not working in 2024 yet. So, tease what they tease. Alright, so we got that, so we can come over here to our charts. And let's use the airports from the FMS, complete that. And let's start editing the clip here so that we can get the appropriate departure in here. We're leaving on the stick 5 RNAV departure. And then getting into Phoenix, let's take a quick look. I'm going to try to do this all super quick so we can bounce up out of here. Phoenix will be on the Hydra 1, which I am familiar with that. And it looks like we're landing to the west in Phoenix. So let's edit this clip, Fat Babaruskis. We're going to be looking for the Hydra 1 arrival. Here we go. And as it stands now, we're going to plan on the ILS runway 26 for now until we get anything otherwise. So here's the ILS localizer 26. Okay, let's complete that and add those charts there. Bada bing, bada boom. And then also the moving maps is not functioning as far as I know, or I haven't updated this since it updated for 2024, so I don't know if the moving maps is work, but we don't need it. I'll just show you where we're at. We are Terminal 3. United uses Terminal 3 as well as the G concourse, and we're right on the edge here. So by knowing our own location without the moving icon, we'll probably take Alpha all the way around, probably like to M1 or Mike. I'm assuming Mike 1, so that we can depart on 1 left, which seems to be what's going on. So, let's see. We still got this in alignment. Let me hold this here. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. We got the field in there. Let's make sure everything is, in fact, where it's supposed to be. Parking brake is set. Flight deck door is closed. Throttles are in the idle position. Flight directors off. Target altitude in the MCP is 10,000 feet. Flight directors are off. All autopilot functions are off. And now let's go ahead and put the no smoking on, but we won't put the seatbelts on until we got fuel on the plane. Up here it's got us going 32,000 feet, but that in fact will be different here shortly. So let's kick off the track IR, and this is the only gripe that I have for 2024. For whatever reason, that button seems to be questionable if it wants to work or not work. So let me check you guys out, make sure the stream is still going, which it is. Gracias a Dios. It already froze up on me once. I had to delete it and run it in safe mode, and that's what we're doing now. So we're gonna run it in safe mode, and hopefully we get a good result. If not, if it crashes again, I don't know what to tell us, except sorry guys. Excuse me. Okay, now the flight plan's got me for 152. I think we can only go to 149 as far as the payload on this max. So let's go here. So okay, 178, so I stand corrected, so we can definitely get 152 in there. Alright, 152. We're gonna go to cargo, and we're gonna go 6 up front because it's asking for 8,300 pounds of cargo, and we'll do 2,360 at the back. Okay, I like the center of gravity. And then finally, let's go fuel. Fuel, we need 13.9, so I like to do the 14.1. Alright, 14.1, nothing in the center tank. We're verifying here, 7,050 pounds, left, right tanks, gives us a total of 14.1. Let's set the payload, and let's set the fuel. And now we're good to go. So down here is all of our takeoff numbers, plus our 0 fuel weight, plus our center of gravity. I'm going to call this 21, 22, 3, 4. So we'll call it right at 23. Okay, now we're cooking with Crisco, guys. So let's get our packs going here. Start our flight. San Francisco, Phoenix, 39,000 feet is what we're doing here. Now this doesn't have the variation for the max, so we'll just max this out. It's only about a couple passengers short, which is fine because it thinks it's using the regular variant. And let's go with 4 on this one, and we'll start some music here. Alright, now since we've got our pre-departure clearance, we're expecting runway 1. Let's just go get right into the route. Let's go to departure. We already know it's on the stick 5. We are transitioning, I don't think it's to Intel, it's to KX, since we're out to the south. Then we'll expect 1 left. Activate that, execute that, let's check that. KX port. And then Lashin. Let's take a look at that really quick. Charts. Let's go back here. Let's go to the departure chart here so we can verify. Okay, I see. Boom, this way, port, and then from port we come down here to Katina. Oh, I'm sorry, to KX. So we hit port below 10,000. It'll be another left turn out here to KX. Straight out. Boom. Okay. So that looks good. Via stick 5 KX, 2 port, and then down to KX. Perfect. After that, guys, it's not really a bad one. We got Lashin. Lashin, Boyle. Boyle. And we will execute that. Departure, arrival. We're going to do the Hydra 1. BLH. And we'll do ILS runway 26. And we'll just call it from Zerlo. It'll probably be vectored anyway. So bam, boom. So let's make sure this makes sense. Stick, port, Lashin. Lashin, Boyle. So something's wrong here. We're not even getting the KX. Why is it giving us Boyle? Where's Boyle? There's Intel. I think there's a horrible update or something here because in fact it's not what we want. We want port, and then here's KX. So right after port, we should be getting KX, then Lashin. Then after KX, see Lashin. Lashin, then Boyle. Okay, that looks good. So then Lashin, then Boyle. Then BLH. So that's why you gotta look and double check everything on the chart, because this isn't always as smooth as it should be. Yep, like I said, we'll get vectors. There's Zerlo, even if we don't take it from there. So now let's take a look at this animal here that we have called a flight plan. Stick port KX, like it. Losh and Boyle.
On behalf of the
Blythe,
cabin crew, I'd like to
Spink,
welcome you aboard our
and that'll
flight.
be on the
As you
approach
find your
there.
seat, be sure to place your
So let's
large
go to the
carry-on
initial
items
reference
in the
here.
overhead bin,
I like to
and
put in the
smaller
0
items
fuel weight
underneath
and then make sure
in front
the
of you.
gross weight
If you have
matches
trouble
up.
finding a location
So
for any of
0
your carry-on
fuel weight.
items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat and somebody will assist you. After you put your carry-on items in the overhead
0
bin
fuel weight,
and it is full, make sure you close it as
137.4.
a courtesy to other passengers. Also be sure that the aisle is clear and sit down so that way other passengers can get by you. If you are seated in an emergency exit
There you
row,
go,
please review the exit
137.4,
screening responsibilities
1513.
and the safety card provided for you. Please make sure that
And
you are
this is
able and willing to perform these actions.
151.4.
If you're not, please let a
Should
flight
be really
attendant know so that way you can be
1515.
relieved. You are free to use your
So
portable
let's
electronic
do-
devices during the boarding process.
Switch
We
up
ask
the
that larger
number,
electronic devices are
151.
stowed once we depart from the gate.
This
Thank you and
5.
welcome aboard.
So 1376. 137. See, that should be 1374. Let's see if we do 1373. Okay, now it gets us to 1512. So let's just put up here 1514 and see what we get. Because you should be rounding based off of that figure, but we got to make things make sense here. So if I put 1514 there, 0 fuel weights reporting at 137 decimal 5. It's a little off. I'm here to tell you it's a little off. 1, 2, 3. So let's just say 3 on that. So we'll leave it on that for now, guys. I'm not going to sit and go back and forth, but you can see there's obviously something slightly off. 4.6 is our reserves. The most important 1514. 1514. So that's going to be the most important. That's the gross weight. Cost index 28. Pretty low. I just let SimBrief auto do that. Cruising altitude is going to be a robust flight level 390. We'll see how she climbs out. And we're going to be doing nothing derated. We'll be doing flaps 15 for departure. We're going to say center of gravity is 23, which gives us a trims of 4.15. We got a V1 on 131, rotate 132, and climb out of 142, guys. So there we go. All right, let's look and see what our squawk is here. Make sure this situation is working right here. Then I'll check you guys out in the chat. Retired firefighters in the house, man. What is good, Machi? Good to see you. Happy Friday, TGIF to everybody. Okay. Let's go back to our client here. Let's see. Sticks, KX, Losh and Boyle, Hydra. We know that altitude. Squawk 7442. So, let's clear that out. That's in.
We're on your time now.
Okay, departures 132.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 318 with service to Phoenix. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 33 minutes. Please note the
Not
cabin
bad
doors
flying
now
time.
closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap.
Look and see. No ATIS, believe it or not. Wow, no ATIS here, so we'll get our own ATIS.
Cabin crew,
Can't believe we're not running ATIS here. Normally, alright, 270, 16 gusting, 24, altimeter is 3010. Alright, 3010. And okay, we can climb via the SID, so that means we can put all of our situation up. Let's do this for you guys. Get the situation there and go from there. Okay, so let's continue to up that while we turn both flight directors on. All right. Okay, we can go in the nav mode. We're gonna go VNav as well. See that departure, that turn. We'll check runway heading here. Alright, almost to flight level 390. Let's get that set in so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Alright. We'll come and switch this over right now. And let's check here. Perf unable. Let's go here, make sure everything is good, and limit. Yeah, it's 20 degrees Celsius, so that's good. And then, okay, we already executed all those. So let's try to hit execute. Okay, that might have been the problem with hitting that VNav. And that's what it was. VNav, that's looking good. Okay, guys, let's get ready to get out of here, I suppose.
At 469, wind 260 at 16 gust 24, runway 28
we already
left, clear to land.
verified there's no fuel in the center
Clear
tanks.
to land, you got this 469.
Alright, let's start up the engine here, with APU rather. And let's go menu, let's go system page, let's go
Convoy
doors.
4694, radar contact,
think it's
clear direct
closed already.
Clovis, VOR, Charlie Zulu, Quebec, climb maintain 17,000, and I'm closing, frequency change approved, yep.
Okay, so he's closing. So, which is even better, so we can get out of here, we can get a little break on departure. Okay, let's look for runway heading here. One left. Actually, we should go one right if he's closing. There's 8,006. There's 1,000 feet more, but we can get off here on flight 15 too. Either way, runway headings are 014. Either way you go. So, Zero 14. Now,
Number 2, Romeo Foxtrot, turn right at Juliet, cross runway 28 right at Juliet, taxi Juliet,
all right.
Delta Charlie to the ramp.
Isolation valves coming open. I'm sorry, isolation valves already in open position. APU bleed is coming on. We can get the window heat on now. Boom, boom. And
At 469, I'm closing. There's no traffic. You can change to San Francisco CTOP 120.5. So, yep.
all right, San Francisco system 1205, no problem.
Central aircraft open, center closed.
All right, center closed. 1205 is what we need. And let's verify fuel on board. Boom, 14.1. Let's verify parking brake is in fact checked or set. Back. Now let's make sure. There's always one thing I always got to go in. Oops. There was one thing I always got to go in here and make sure is good. It's panel style. Let's see. Other systems, realistic. Boom, boom, boom. Simple. Okay, it's not that. Need to make, for whatever reason, the yoke always. See US. We did that. Unaspirated. Okay, boom. Sun blinds. Okay, back. Should be, let's see, some miscellaneous. Should be here in other. Okay, we'll figure it out here. We'll just make sure we got good to go. Alright, back to terminal charts. Let's go 1205. Alright, there we go, folks. Doors are closed. APU is on. Let's go ahead. We do have fuel in there now, so let's get that to the auto. And let's get the anti-collision on. And let's get the yaw damper on. Got a button for that. There we go. And the rest we'll get on the pushback. So, let's come here. Menu. And go to system page. Pushback. Let's put the pin in. Okay, I'm gonna hold the brakes so that that comes on. Now let's put our transponder on. TARA. All right, and let's push back. Let's go for let's go for 120 feet. Start now. Sometimes this thing does good, sometimes it doesn't. So this will be alpha here. We're going to take alpha all the way around. It's funny, you ask for straight, it gives you a turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your complete attention to the flight attendants as they demonstrate the safety features of our aircraft. You will notice a light illuminated above your seat. When this light is illuminated, please fasten your seatbelts low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as we may
Flying on starting right engine.
turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. To familiarize yourself with the emergency exits on this aircraft, please refer to the safety card in the seat back pocket in front of you. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor to guide you towards the exit. In the
So way of
event of a
doing
loss of
maintenance.
cabin pressure, an oxygen mask
21
will
fuel
drop in
coming
front
up.
of you. Start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you, and place it firmly over your
We
nose
don't
and
have
mouth.
any issues
Secure
there.
the elastic band behind your head and tighten the straps if necessary. And don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask and you can breathe normally. If you're traveling with children, now's the time to pick your favorite one, but secure your mask and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water
Probably
landing,
just do
a
a
life
strong
vest
left
is
here.
located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest.
Alright, you can
Flip
see
it
it's
over
coming
your
up.
head. Wrap the strap
Almost
around
stable
your
here.
waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion
starting
is
left
used
engine.
as a secondary flotation device. Pull the
Got
cushion
rotation
from the
in
seat,
too.
Put your arms into the strap and hug the
EGTs
cushion to
will
your
be
chest.
coming up here shortly.
Please securely stow all
For about
personal
21,
items.
EGTs
Make
at
sure
20.
your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are
about
all in their
21 on
full
the seat
upright
backs.
position.
Bam.
We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, and that includes vaping. Tampering with,
Let's get our terrain radars
disabling,
on.
or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is strictly prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. Please read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and
TCAS
we
up,
hope you
left is
enjoy your
coming
flight.
up. Okay guys, let's not forget, V1 131, rotate 132. We are flaps 15. . Yo, Corey, man, big up to you. Big up everybody. Retired Proctus, D-Champ, everybody in chat, man. Appreciate y'all checking it out. Appreciate you guys, man. Had to get something in today. All right. Okay. And there we go. Let's get that last generator on. Let's get that off. Let's get our bleeds, isolation valve all squared away. Let's get our hydraulics on. And let's do our flows. We'll go left to right. Okay, up here, everything's aligned. Yaw dampers on. Everything in the navigation is looking good. Fuel, all pumps are on. No fuel in the center tanks as we start here. We're looking at lights. Everything was good right now. We got anti-collision on, logo off, and our strobe to the steady position. So we come here. All the generators are connected. We work our way up top. Let's go ahead and do check generator 1. Generator 2 looks good. Let's also, it's going to be getting darker into the flight, so let's make sure we got some panel lights on. As we flow over here, our window heat's good. Probes are in the auto. Anti-ice not necessary. It'll be automatic anyway, but if so, boom, we'll put that on. The hydraulic panel's activated. Our pressurization here looks good. As far as moving this way, we got 39,000 set, landing elevation set. And our bleeds and air conditioning looks good. APU bleeds off. Isolation is in the auto. Packs are both on. Trim air is on, so the air stays evenly dispersed throughout the cockpit. Let's go ahead and set our flaps. Fitting, not 15, but fitting. Guys like that. Rejected takeoff is already in set on the rejected takeoff for the auto brake. And then finally, we can just come here. Systems page, pull up, pull down, aileron left, aileron right, neutral, rudder right, and rudder left. We are good to go. Recall done. Off systems page. San Francisco traffic, United 318 pushback from Foxtrot Terminal. We will be taxiing to runway 1 left via Alpha Mike for departure on the Stick 5, San Francisco. Alright guys, let's get our taxi lights on. Let's bust this left and do what we got to do. Park and brake off, differential thrust, left rudder. Yeah, I still do ATS for sure. It says stopping in with the light. Who that be? HD Sim stopping in with the light. But good to see you, HD, for real. All right.
Cabin is secure, ready for departure.
Left. All right, guys. So welcome aboard. Flying times hour and I think 30 minutes. We'll double check here. Altimeter is 3010. We're just going to take Alpha all the way around the terminal. Now our speed here on departure, we'll get that. There's a limitation on the flap retract and extension for flaps 15, which is 200 knots. So we'll set ours for about 185. There we are. 85, altitude set for 390, heading set for our departure. TCAS is on. We'll get our weather radar on in the air after we get the terrain off, of course. And San Francisco traffic, United 318 on Alpha, crossing Alpha Delta. Continue taxi Alpha to runway 01 left for departure on the Stick 5 at Mike, San Francisco. Alright, sorry about that, fam. Bamaruskis. Trying to get it set up. Getting the mic here shortly. Here to Mike. San Francisco traffic, United 318 entering runway 1 left on Mike, departure Sticks 5. On. Double check final. This won't be a roll and take off. Let's go clock. Toga. Brakes held. Last thing we need to check is trims. Oops. Trims 4-4. Trims are good. Alright. Take off. Airspeed's alive. Pressurized. Good for 130.
V1.
And rotate. Little left aileron there, that wind. Coming off kind of crooky there, man. Alright. Stabilize that rudder there. Positive rate. San Francisco traffic, United 318, clear of runway 01 left, climbing out Sticks 5, last call. Alright, managed power there. Gears up. Stage of flaps. Auto throttle. Okay, we're slowly getting rid of those flaps. Flaps up clean. Onto the left turn here. Weather radar on there. Beautiful scenery. All right, we're increasing to 250 here. We are on the auto throttles now, guys.
Bank angle, bank angle.
A little sharp angle. Okay, we got an aircraft out of there. San Francisco traffic. United 318, continue departure on the 65, 7,600 direct to port. Have traffic visible on TCAS, San Francisco. There is an aircraft out there. Okay, we're at 8,000. Get ready, go on command. Autopilot handed over gracefully. Projected takeoff is up. Gear is up, stowed, flaps are up and clean. Taxi light off, runway or after takeoff checklist complete. Let's also get that wing light off. And we're just going to climb via SID. Let's get the weather on there as well. Let's range that out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory.
Got a left turn coming up here.
This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi to find out more information.
Below 10,000, then KX, we'll start climbing hard. Flight level, into the flight levels, I should say. So we're just here copacetic at 10,000 via the departure.
Turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Alright, we're on our left turn now, direct to KX. We'll have KX and 95 nautical miles, so we should be up to 350 according to the FMS. Now we're from port down this radial here, 115 to KX. And okay, it's off by a degree, 116, but it's 115. You know, it's always off slightly as far as the aircraft is concerned. We're doing good, guys. I'll give you guys some commercial airline stuff today since I've been thoroughly enjoying some GA flying, man. I'll get that logo on. I think by the time we arrive, it's going to be getting darker. Wing and wheel well lights are off, anti-collision on, strobes on. And nothing to see here whatsoever. Right. Well, check the recall for no. Recall looks good. Alright guys, so we are 7 minutes into about an hour and 33-minute flight. Let's get track R squared away. We're going to be there, transition here, less than 2,000. Looks like we will have to contend with LAX Center. Here, let's get that out of the way. The other side, like it's a dual sunshade day. There we go. We got a purdy view after the captain's side. Transition. And continue climb flight level 390. Nothing on TCAS. Weather's looking good. All the shades open there. Alright, so I can tell you guys exactly how long this flight is. I was right, 1 hour and 33 minutes. And should be pretty smooth flying. I don't see any significant weather. As a matter of fact, it's the part of the United States that's not even tattered with clouds, the route we have going. We will be into LA Center here soon. Okay, right when we get to Lashen, that will be pretty much the point where we get into, it's about 106 miles or so to go is when we will get into probably Los Angeles. Center's airspace, should they still be on. So yeah, we got about 120 total. Got another aircraft out here about 2,000 feet below us. No joy. Oh my goodness. 22.8 climbing, folks. All right. There we are. Got our frequency set up 26525. And there we go. I'm going to take a quick hop out of the cockpit as we climb, but we'll leave it right here as we climb, man. Thanks for riding along, guys. Hope your Friday is going well, man. Appreciate y'all. Alright, y'all, back on camera. Put these little spectacles back on. Have made it to our cruising altitude here. We should be getting a ding from Los Angeles Center here, passing Lashen. Pretty gorgeous view. Josh Scott says, I don't know what's up with that, Josh, but there is no baby here, my G. Hey Andy, what's going on, man? Hope you're well, man. Good to hear from you. Good to hear from you. He says life's good, but it's hot, no doubt. Yeah, it's hot over here too, man. Real for real. Real for real. Alright, we're going to be direct boil now. And yeah, we'll get away with it as long as we can without talking to the police. Which is the ATC, so I'm imagining that they'll be for sure dinging us here in a second. Can't wait for Halloween. Yeah, a lot of people love Halloween, man. For sure. For sure, for sure. Nothing wrong with that. Says it doesn't get cold till February anymore. Yeah, no doubt. Slide that over more so I can see you guys up in the chat. Alright. There we are in all of our glory. 39,000 feet, skating across the sky, south, southeast. That'll be something to see. Alright, let's click in. See if we can hear some of this traffic. So center went off. It looks like center went off. Yeah, it looks like literally center went off. The only one I have now is Albuquerque Center 32.8. That climate change, man. Alright, so let's come back down here. Switch that back over, because I don't even think that's going to be an issue. Albuquerque Center 32.8 will be... Now, knowing Los Angeles Center or LA Center, usually one gets off on a busy day like Friday, another one will get on and replace them. So we'll still anticipate a ding ding ding. It'll just be another person's opportunity to control that airspace. Let's check this VATSIM radar really quick. Okay, yeah, LA's off. We're in the airspace now. Alright, Phoenix, yeah, they're still landing, expect ILS official approach runway 26, information whiskey. Winds are variable at 3 knots, so that's not bad.
In-flight meal service. Please look in your seat back for our menu, and one of our crew members will stop by shortly for your order. If you would like to order additional menu items, please hit the flight attendant call button at any time, and we'll be over shortly to assist.
Climate jokes is real, folks. Glad to say it. Yes, sir. Glad to see you, though, Andy. Hope you're well, man. Hope you are well. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. Got all our views with the window shades open. Okay, let's check this side. All right. Yeah, guys, so we're cruising. So if we don't end up doing another leg, who knows, maybe we'll be doing a DCS stream. We'll see what the fellas are flying. I am an Apache flyer of many aircraft in DCS, but I will say the Apache had an update with how you interface with George the AI, so hopefully one of my homies can tell me what buttons I need to fix for that, because right now, if we end up flying the Apache, I'm going to have to relearn that thing, not as far as flying it, but some of the avionics, because they switched it up. Amen. Amen. Andy says he started to go to church when he lived on our own. It's been great. God is great. That's nothing ever wrong with that, Andy. So, amen. God bless, and keep doing it. That's where we'll get our fulfillment cup filled up in life from being fulfilled. So like I said, there is an event going on. It's probably, yeah, it started at 1600 Pacific Coast Standard Time. I believe we need to bring this thing to the Echo terminal. So we need to park over here. I believe this plane parks at E3. So if we're taking 26, we're here, we come down, we need to either get off Bravo or Charlie taxiways, whichever one they will give us. If we're not directing ourselves, we'll come off here at Charlie 8, right into E3. Oh, so guys, sit back, relax. 30 minutes in, so we'll have, we literally 33 minutes in and an hour and 33-minute flight. So guys, we got an hour, which means probably 35, 40 minutes to chop and drop. Let's check. The Zulu is 2356. Okay, 2356. So yeah, less than an hour. because our top is in a 0026 Zulu. Yeah, so right at an hour, folks. 26. It's 52. So really, it's about in 30 minutes that will be the top of drop. And it might be a 30-minute drop. So there we go. Fuel will still be over what we need as far as our reserves are concerned. Boy saw some snakes. Nice. Hey, snakes are God's creatures, believe it or not, so hey. I've had some friends that had snakes back when I was in the military, and you know, they were pretty gentle. I think they get a bad rap for being scary looking, like a spider. Trust me, I'm not a spider fan. But at the same time, they're all not, they have their part in the ecosystem, especially if they're not biting us. Okay, just squaring up the heading there. Both dangerous, moccasin and a rattle. Dangerous. Oh my goodness. All right. Not long to go. Let's see if the boys are in Discord yet. Very smooth, weather-free ride here, down and over to Phoenix Sky Harbor. Yo, he said, "Don't yawn." What the? What's up, mija? Un placer verte, mija. Ojalá que todo va bien para ti y tu familia. Ya tú sabes, ya tú sabes. That Shadow Dark guy, piloted in real life, also part of a wonderful world flight team. I don't quite remember the name of it, but Shadow's my boy. Hope you're doing well, man. Hopefully soon one day I'll talk to you and you'll be on a regional airline or you'll be doing some long hauls. Whatever you want to do, my G. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Love the heart emojis there around the face. I don't know what you call that emoji. Smiling with hearts. All right. What you been up to, Shadow, man? What you been up to? OMG. All right. Let's see. Weather is doing there in Phoenix, which happens to be the vicinity of somebody in the chat. You know who you are. Still variable at 3 altimeters, 2.9er, 8.9er. Well, first of all, I don't know if it's made for Xbox. This is an individual developer, iFly Simulations, I believe, but I don't know too much about Xbox. I don't own one. I got enough hard times trying to get stuff together for a PC. But I'm going to assume if the developer is trying to, you know, maximize their presence in the Microsoft community, then they'll put it on that platform as well. I'm not sure if it is, but that just makes sense to me. So let's talk about ILS 2.6 into Phoenix. So, ILS is 1175, 258, which you can also find it up here in the data block. So, 1175. All right, 1175, 258. Alright, so we got 258 and of course 1175 left and right on ILS. So we are good for that, man. Yeah, I need to upgrade to one of them too. Yeah, no, I feel you, man. And if you like Xbox, I mean, hey, there you go. I personally don't own an Xbox. I own some older PS4s, but even my kids, they don't play PS4 or 5. They don't even want it. We don't even have a PS5 in the house. Or an Xbox. All we've got is computer mates. Right. Square that heading up. Yo, go open the garage. All right, you guys, I'll be right back. Family is showing up. So let me slide off here real quick and I'll check back with you guys in a shortly. They were at the store, man. Crack-a-lackin'. What is crack-a-lackin'? Okay, let's, we should be descending in maybe about 12 minutes. We should be descending in about 12 minutos. Here at 80 miles, we got about to go to drop. We'll see if it's still at 26 on the hour. It's actually switched a minute earlier. We got 75 nautical miles. Let's go ahead and make concessions to get in our target altitude here. And the way we can do that, we are, let's look at the bottom. Altitude. Now we're transitioning over to 2.6, so we can just imagine Cajor will be the last, because then we're going to need to fly since we're in the hydro. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, Lamo. I apologize. It'll be Lamo. So let's see if that's what we got. Okay, there it is, Lamo. So we'll be making left traffic then, right there. And Lamo is 7,000. 210. So let's double check that. 210, 7,000. I like it. So we're setting our target altitude now since it takes a while anyway, and we'll get the minimums in. $7,000 it is. Minimums, radio 250, barrel 1358. Let's put in radio, it's a little easier to do. Alright, 250's in. And 250's in. Perfect. 258, 1175. Alright, y'all. We are doing the good. And let's see. Now it'd be funny if we get to his airspace and he cuts off. Let's see if we get any traffic.
Jet 1488, climb maintain flight level 380.
Alright. Yeah. Hey, you wanna go ahead and rap, Shadow? Let's hear your rap. I can rap
Jet
for you.
1488, climb
Yo,
maintain flight level 380.
I'm Shadow Dark. They call me Mika. Every time I see you, I'm gonna say it again. Nice to meet you. I live in what? The state of Arizona. Everybody knows Shadow Dark in his own zone.
Got it 735 Albuquerque.
That was for you, Shadow. That was a rap for you, man.
Flight level 330, 33.
All right.
JetBlue 637, proceed direct to Zuni, Zulu Uniform November, and climb and maintain flight level 360.
Proceed direct Zuni, Zulu Uniform November, and
Yo!
360, JetBlue 637.
I'm gonna be on DCS in a minute. Maybe I'll stream that Element. You flying tonight, my G? Hey, Element, he raps. He's an actual good rapper, not me. I'm a fake one. Element's the real one.
69, maintain flight level 330 for traffic.
There we go. See? We're already on the channel.
340 in Airbus.
Roger, we'll climb and maintain level 330.
Feeling good, my G. Life keeps coming at me, but I got something for it. I got something for life.
American 30.
Thank you for asking. How you been, man? We're gonna fly tonight. You flying tonight with the boys?
American 3243, approved, report back.
American 3243, roger that.
So
Delta 428,
all right,
wind
I like that.
4, runway 8, clear wind.
I like that. From 350 to a butter down landing. Live stream's hot, got the whole chat standing. He's a true homie, call him Mika with no cap. With that sim so real, it's like we in the jump seat strap. There we go. I did that for you, Shadow. I don't know if it was delivered how you wanted it, but I did it. I'm just impressed that you actually put that in there. Yeah, Element, nothing but love, my G. I'll be flying on DCS tonight right after this, man. Hey, trust me, I know. We do what we do. Exactly. Nice.
Who's asking to step away?
Let's check in.
Approved, report back.
You'll report back. Thank you.
Delta 428, the wind is 150 at 4, runway 8, clear to land. Delta 428, Albuquerque. Alright, Jet 1488, LA Center is offline. Change goodbye.
Roger that, my G.
Frequency change approved, 1488.
Nice.
75, LA Center is offline. Change goodbye to frequency approved.
Frequency approved, Jet 1075, take care, thanks.
Good evening, Albuquerque Center, United 318, flight level 390.
Couple at once there. Who's at 300?
Good evening, Albuquerque Center, United 318, flight level 390.
United 318, Albuquerque Center, radar contact, hello, cross Skull at flight level 25025.
Cross Skull at flight level 250, United 318.
Who else?
There it is. Cross Skull, flight level 250. Done, son.
Southwest 9994.
So,
Roger, stand by. I got a
be,
call. Approach, stand by.
To be technically correct, we need to put it down to 25 because he hasn't cleared us for the Hydro one just yet. He's telling us to cross Skull
can you step out of the cockpit for about 1 minute?
maintain flight level 250. So we better do the right thing, man.
1 minute, just honestly, I'm not even going to know your way. Just step away and...
My man's getting frustrated.
Alright, roger that.
He's like the 1 mini, man.
Southwest 9994 to center maintain 7000, and the Tucson altimeter is 3005. Just let me know when you get the field site, plan the visual.
Alright, we'll step down.
There, take
the field site, but our last waypoint is at
okay. You should be going direct to the field after storm.
Albuquerque Center, extra Bravo Delta Golf Sierra. We are 1 minute away from top-up descent.
Altimeter 298.
X-ray Bravo Delta Golf Sierra, descent maintain 12000. The
arrival
step
from
altimeter
north, expect
3042.
visual approach runway 26.
2000.
Arrival from south, expect visual approach runway 25 left. Departing runway 25 right.
Albuquerque United
Notice to air mission brief and call short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information
United
with
2352, Albuquerque Center.
So we got Whiskey 2989er, still
Phoenix
the same.
Sky Harbor Airport ATIP information Whiskey 23.
Alright. Alright guys, so we'll be starting our top and drop here. We've already got the weather there, information Whiskey. We've already got 2989 in standby. The only, now it says if we're arriving from the north, which that would be us. that we should get runway 26. Plus, I want to park on the Echo Gate, so we'll request 26. But there's a possibility he might give us 25
American 3242 is stepping back in the cockpit.
American 3243, roger.
All right, let's go ahead and stop the music and get to work.
Jedi 69, climb maintain level 390.
All right, level 390, Jedi.
All right, guys, we're on the way down.
Center 33 Mike, short of 26 left, ready for departure.
November 33 Mike, wind 160 at 6, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 left, 33 Mike.
All right, beautiful, beautiful view over here as we are arriving into the Phoenix area for Phoenix Sky Harbor. Looks like we got somebody over there about 1,000 feet below us, but should be way over there. This looks like it's a potential streak. I always try to look out for the aircraft because it's also good in once you fly a simulator to be able to identify them per that simulator and how they render. So there we go. She's not over speeding. We're still supposed to be at 0.79 Mach.
318 after Skull, descend via the Hyder 1 for runway 25 left. If you want 26, you can ask the approach controller. The Phoenix altimeter is 29er 89er.
29er 89er. Okay, we'll be asking the controller for requested runway, and after Skull, we'll descend via the Hydra 1, United 318. All right, so we'll have to get with approach. We are requesting 26 because we're parking on the northern side of the field.
FedEx 828 Albuquerque Center.
But I told you guys he was talking about 25 left, so as soon as we get with approach, once we get out of the flight levels.
Multiple areas of moderate heavy extreme precipitation, 11 to 1 o'clock in the next. Starts at about 50 miles, extends
approach,
about 100 miles, one rate of flight. If you need to deviate, let me know.
Roger, we'll let you know. Southwest 979, thanks, sir.
So let's also get our tower in there.
9994, clear visual approach, Pinal Park.
Okay, 2865. 28.
Southwest 9994, no traffic observed between you and the field. Reports your cancellation of IFR in the air or on the ground. This frequency.
29.
Radar service terminated. Change to advisory frequency approved.
And Albuquerque Center, United 489 Heavy, level 380. Start 390.
So we got our frequency set up now, guys.
United 489 Albuquerque Center, hello, squawk 6534.
Now we can put our target altitude back down to 7,000.
489 Heavy.
X-ray Bravo Delta Golf Sierra, you leave my airspace to the northwest. Los Angeles Center is offline. Change to advisory frequency approved. Good night.
Well, change to advisory frequency, Delta Golf Sierra. Have a good day.
Thank you.
So winds are calm, basically, or they're variable. I shouldn't say calm. They're variable at 3, which means the wind direction only at 3 knots can change, which at either rate, it's not a huge deal.
November 33 Mike, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 370 and say altitude leaving.
Limo, there's our vectors.
We've been 11.5 for flight level 370, 33 Mike.
So obviously we won't be going Zerlo because that's if we're approaching it literally from the north. So let's take a look realistically, Fam Bamaruskis. So Zerlo's up here. So Sidon can be the initial approach fix here, which will be fine for us. So and to get rid of that confusing Zerlo looking situation, let's it says unable next altitude. You'll be fine. Just keep the descent going down. Okay, clear that. Drag required. A little bit. Let's get a little bit of drag in there.
Albuquerque Center, citation 730 Golf Yankee, flight level 430.
Beautiful textures.
November 730 Golf Yankee, Albuquerque Center, Rudder.
United 22 over back.
Roger.
Okay, and the runway should be about a 10,000 foot runway if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's 11,000. Nice. Okay, brake is armed. Let's go for our initial ref. We are
American 7035, contact Fort Worth Center 120.77. Good night.
And we're only going to do
120.77. Appreciate it, sir.
auto brake 2. So we'll be coming in about 148. Final approach base heading is there. And we know, again, Charlie 8 here is what we need. That's why we're requesting. So whatever we get off,
American
we'll be fine there.
Clear direct
now,
to
let's look for the mist.
Newman, Echo Whiskey Mike.
So should we go mist, we're going to climb to 2,500 feet
Newman, 532.
before we turn off our runway heading at 258. We'll do a right turn to 5,000 on a heading of 030
United 735,
and PAX
clear
VOR
direct
radio
to
336. So from the PXR,
and United 735, you're probably going to be stuck at 33,
which is the Phoenix. Okay, I was talking about
after,
pickup radio 336,
traffic.
so that looks like it'll be outbound. Okay, so this is a 336 outbound from the VOR. Direct entry. Okay, you can enter it directly. We'll make a right turn back to the waypoint and do a hold at 5,000 should we need to do that. This is Advent, which is the hold spot. Is only 15.9 miles, nautical miles from the Phoenix VOR here, which is the Papa X-Ray Romeo. So there we go, guys. Now we want to make sure our logic has that in here. So let's look at our mist. Mist. There it is right there. We just literally go on to nav and climb to 2,500 feet, right turn, heading 30 for 4.3, and we'll pick up that radio outbound 336 from the PXR VOR, which is the Phoenix VOR, out to Advent and hold. And it is a right turn. It'll be direct entry. We'll come back around and bada bing, bada boom.
American 1617, contact Phoenix approach 128.65. Good night.
Let's check that.
Contact Phoenix approach
2865.
128.65, American 1617.
And we do have information whiskey.
And Albuquerque, United 907
Let
kilo.
me just make sure it's still whiskey.
Come up to 360.
United 907 kilo, climb and maintain flight level 360, and moderate heavy extreme precipitation, 12 o'clock, 30 miles. It's about
Let's make sure it's still whiskey.
50 miles diameter. Can you deviate
2351.
Whiskey.
Weather
Still
companies
whiskey.
will let you know if we need to deviate and climb maintain 360, United 907 kilo. Appreciate it.
American 532, are you able flight level 370 for traffic?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm perfectly able to do American 532.
American 532, thank you. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
370, no worries, fast as we can.
Okay. Here's our information. We need to be below flight level 220.
United 1179,
Which
contact
we will.
Houston Center on
Swings are good. Here at
128.072.
Hydra, we need to be flight level 190 below and above 15,000. Then, of course, we need to be at Gila between above.
November 33 Mike, clear direct to Fort, or actually, yeah, clear direct to Fort Stockton. Thank you.
Clear direct Fort Stockton.
That looks funny on that Gila. Why does it say it like that? Gila. Okay, I see. We need to be below 17,000, above 11. I thought it said 7,000 up here. I couldn't see, man. It's all jumbled together. Oh, I see the 1 is on the line, the magenta line. I was like 7,000 below, but above that? I'm like, that didn't make sense. Below 17, above 11 at Gila.
Southwest 979, leave aerospace to the northeast shortly. Denver's closed. Change to advisory frequency approved. We'll see you.
So we're good there.
Over to advisory. We'll see you next time. Southwest 979.
Center's going to step away for about a minute here, Vic.
So there's Gila. Then we should have Agla, 250, 14, and 11. 50, 14, and 11. Okay, we're good, guys. We just need to make sure the aircraft's logic is in line with the chart. We got our minimum set here, 250. We're expecting gate Echo 3 right off of Charlie 8. So whether they give us Bravo or Charlie, we'll be turning right on Charlie 8 for that terminal. Complete flying time was supposed to be 1 hour and 33 minutes. We're at 1 hour and 11 minutes, guys. We're not doing too bad here. We've already got our auto brake set up for 2. We've already got our speed brake here armed in the arm position. We're just waiting basically to talk to so essentially we can get rid of the weather and go terrain on both.
He stepped away for a minute.
Thank you.
Center's back. Spirit Wings 2523, Albuquerque Center, Roger. And Jedi 69, go ahead.
It was for us to go stay away for 5 minutes.
Yeah, no problem. Let me know when you're back.
Let him know when you are back. So who knows, guys? There might be a DCS stream right after this.
Light moderate notification about 12 o'clock forward from us. Get 20 to the right.
And one more time with the call time.
Southwest 4240.
Southwest 4240. Deviations right of course approved. Direct to Wichita when able and advised.
Alright, 20 right approved and direct Wichita will fly Southwest 4240. Appreciate it.
Okay, guys, about 1,400 to go until we hit transition. We'll be in the 29 or 89 on Information Whiskey. Runway 25 left initially. We are going to request 26. Should be getting me over to approach here in about 1,000 feet. Pretty calm arrival so far, guys.
Number 781 call from 1005.
7891 Golf, Albuquerque Center, Roger. Phoenix altimeter 29er 89er.
9 or 8. Runway 72 with your Tango passing 6,100.
All right. 300 to go until we tap that standard
Center,
button.
Roger. Phoenix altimeter 29er 89er.
Roger.
We're right at transition. He should be calling us here in a second. 29er 89er. So 29er 89er is 1012. Okay, there's 1012. Ish. Still a little bit off, but close enough. Phoenix approach is 2865. 2865, okay, cool.
United 318, contact Phoenix Approach 128.65. Good night.
Over to Phoenix Approach 2865. We appreciate everything. See you next time, United 318. Good evening, Phoenix Approach, United 318 Information Whiskey. We are requesting runway 26 as we are going to be parking up the northern side of the field at the Echo Gates.
United 318 Phoenix Approach, expect 26.
Expect 26, 318. All right, so we got what we wanted. Just needed to make our full case. We did it. We're going to be getting vectored here soon, so.
American 633, climb maintain flight level 210.
Climb and maintain flight level 210 for American 633.
Yeah, that's close enough right there for government work. All right, so we're inbound. Let's see what I can see on TCAS. So far, nothing in the vicinity that we're worried about. It's pretty quiet here. So Agla, 250, and we're at 250. Perfect. And then in Chavo, Ilamoy, 210 apiece. One is 9, one is 7. Right at. Not above, not below, but right at. Okay, guys, let's talk about threats on this approach
American
briefing.
1617, contact Phoenix
There
Tower
are
120.9er.
mountains, which should be no factor. However,
Contact Phoenix Tower
we must be aware there is terrain
120.9er, American 1617.
just to north of us, as we will be on a base and then final, so we need to worry about that. Let's see, is there any obstacle notes? Okay, let's go. Any more airport? This is for takeoff. Minimums. This wouldn't be for landing. I think we're okay. I don't think we need to belabor any of that. Then again, once we get off, guys, we'll be coming here on 26. We'll exit on one of these little high-speed situations back on Bravo or Charlie. Which it may be back on Bravo. We'll see. But if not, Charlie 8, right into here. We've already briefed our missed approach. Again, we've got our minimums. We're using radio at 250. 250's in there. And
Departure from 22083, 3000 for 8000.
prepared for the
Flight
obstacles.
2083, Phoenix departure, ready contact.
Okay, we got a bird here 2,000 feet below us, about our 1 o'clock position. All right, there we go. There, Chavo,
United 318 to set and maintain 10,000.
10,000, United 318.
But United 318 traffic 11 o'clock, 14 miles, turning southbound, A320 4,000, 900, climbing 8,000.
We'll look out for traffic, United 318.
American
Right at
633,
11
contact
o'clock.
Albuquerque Center 132.8.
Over to 132.8 for American 633.
I don't even think we got him on TCAS. It's fine. We got this cat over here, but we don't have the other one.
Departure flight 2083 traffic, 2 to 1 o'clock, 9 miles eastbound, 737 1000 descending.
We got traffic site, fronted 2083.
Roger.
So he canceled our
Please return to your seat as the
arrival.
sign is
We're going to
now
stay
on.
at 10,000. That's what we're doing. And go a little more.
We have begun our final descent into Phoenix.
Let's go ahead and get our lights on so we don't get overwhelmed.
Departure flight 2083 traffic, no factor, climb maintain flight level 210.
Coming to flight level 210, fronted 2083.
Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
United 318, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000, United 318. Alright, let's increase that vertical speed as well. About 17. It's probably going to put us on a visual. I'm okay with that. Let's see what's at 6,000 here. So he'll probably turn us in right here at C run. So we need to be 6 here. And then Tadre at
Departure
the
flight 2083, contact Albuquerque Center 1328.
here, and we get the Maltese cross at Prune, which is here. But we'll be on the glide path and localizer by here. So no big deal. I'm gonna wait for him. He's probably gonna give us, he's gonna turn us in early, for sure. Okay, there's that cat here. 12. We've already passed him. I don't see anyone else. There's our mist. About 1,800 feet per minute. And let's slow down a little bit. Let's get our speed down too. Let's bring speed about 210. We got those brakes deployed out all the way. Let's pitch up a little bit because that will help us to alleviate. And we got plenty of room here. Some of that drag. And then of course, if we look at the placards, flaps 1, 250, flaps 2. So we're almost there. There we go. We're going to be right at the cusp. Here we go. First stage flaps. I'm adding some drag onto the bird. Okay, 246, flaps are coming in.
United 318, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, United 318.
Phoenix departure citation 47
Some more
Bravo
drag.
Charlie 2,500 for 8,000. November 47A Bravo Charlie, Phoenix departure, ready to contact, climb maintain flight level 210.
So there's the field here.
Climb maintain flight level 210.
On the north side is runway 26. Okay, let's get that up. Arm that. And next stage of flaps 210. Go. Once the vectors are thin to make a left, we're going to be slowing down to about 180 or less. Remember, our final approach speed is going to be
42 through 2,200.
American 42, Phoenix departure, ready to contact.
About 148. Hours 1209. Just make it easy for ourselves. Even though we got it in the other one, let's get it in over here. And I need to see if there's a ground though. So tower is 1209. And there's no ground. Alright. We're making all things possible, you guys. Okay, nose is level, we're doing good. We're going to be at 4,000, so I'm pretty sure between Tadre and Jaggle.
Down to 318, turn left heading 320, vector's final.
Left 320, vector's the final, United 318. There's 320. Everybody guys told you about the speed. We're bringing it down.
United 38, turn, correction, 318 on that turn, Skyber Airport, 10 o'clock, 12 miles.
United 318's got the field in sight.
United 318, thank you. Cleared visual approach, runway 26.
Cleared visual approach, runway 26, United 318, thanks a lot. Next stage flaps. Gears coming down.
American 42, climb maintain flight level 210.
I'm maintaining flight level 210, American 42.
We got the glide. We're almost going to be lining up, so we'll let the speed balance out. We're increasing speed. Okay, something is going on here, man. What is this plane doing? All right, autopilot off. No worries. Auto throttle off as well.
Citation 8 Bravo Charlie, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8.
There we go. No worries, guys.
2.8, 478 Bravo Charlie.
Okay, there's the runway there.
American 42, contact
Gears
Albuquerque
down,
Center
3 green.
132.8.
All right.
2.8, American 42, everyone.
United 318, contact Phoenix approach 120.9, good night.
Over to Phoenix Tower, 20.9, we'll see you, United 318. And Phoenix Tower, United 318 is visual 26.
United 318, Phoenix Tower, runway 26, cleared to land.
Runway 26 cleared to land, United 318. All right, guys. There's the runway there. Next stage flaps. We get about 148 is going to be our final approach speed there. Alright guys, flaps 30. Yeah, the autopilot was doing something funky. So in this instance, it was better for me to just take it over. Can't be scared to do that.
128.65.
You gotta watch your aircraft like a hawk.
We'll call the tower 2584.
Approach speed looks good. Okay, landing gear down, 3 green, all landing lights are on. We can go with the taxi light on now that the Strut is down in the front. Flaps 30, gears down. We got auto brake to 2. And our speed brakes are armed.
1,000.
I'll try that one at home while you're on final. Okay, approach speed's looking good. 2 white, 2 red. That's what we want. Power back slightly.
$400.
Check.
Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums.
Continue.
200.
Check.
$100. Glide slow. 50. Glide 40. Slow. 30. 20. 10.
Reverses are out. All right, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Phoenix. The local time is 6:56 p.m. and it's currently about 109 degrees Fahrenheit.
109 degrees.
Use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete
United 318, taxi to parking via Bravo Sierra Charlie.
Bravo Sierra Charlie for United 318. We're headed to the Echo Concourse, Echo 3.
United 318, sorry about that. Go ahead and take Charlie 6 Charlie.
Charlie 6 Charlie to the ramp, United 318. Thanks a lot. Have a good evening. Alright, guys. Landing lights off. I'll check you guys here out in a minute. Strobes are steady. Wing light out. Oops. Alright. Alright, guys. Let's see what we got here. It's Charlie 7. Next one will be Charlie 8. We're looking for Echo 3. APU is in fact on. Aircraft is cleaned up. Get the parking speed brakes all the way up. Alright, here goes, that should be Charlie 8, which it is. Now, it looks like there's an aircraft in my slot, so we might have to pick this first one right here. Just because Flight Simulator 2024 loves to generate the aircraft for you. Which I like it, but sometimes to a detriment, of course. Alright, let's go all taxi lights off. Even though it doesn't look like we have a marshaller. We'll come right in over here. I need to get GSX for 2024. I don't have it. thought old boy was coming over to help. Apparently not. Alright, we'll call it good there. Park and brake, engines off. And ATC standby. And we can go. Seatbelts off. Alright, you guys, we are shutting it down, man. Alright, steady. Boom, off. Boom, boom. Everything is looking good. It's not what we wanted. Actually, we wanted these on. These come off. Like so. And we'll check out and see what our landing rate was, folks. Welcome to Phoenix Sky Harbor, man. Let's also come here. There we go. And we'll get to that in a minute. Meantime, welcome, guys. Hey, thank you, retired. I appreciate it, man. All right, so we can disconnect from there. Boom, since this will be our only leg today. See if I can get in with the fellas. So OBS did crash once, but on the first time, and I caught it. I have to stop the stream and redo it again. All right, end the flight. Negative 318. That's funny, and our flight number was 318, so not as buttery soft, but it did match up. That was probably our bank angle. Either way, 318. Let's see, planned arrival 12:56, actual arrival 12:55. So there's one thing, and a nice little firm landing. Nothing too major. We'll discard that, and we can actually just close pack X. All right, let's get some tunage on here for you guys. All right. Not a bad flight, you guys. Not a bad flight, mates. Let's go outside and take a look at the bird. Nice, right on the line parking. Looks good. How do we have a light still on? No anti-collision can go off. Logo, boom, 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 boom. Okay, that was my bad. And I looked at it and I thought it was on. I mean, off already. I was like, oh, I turned it off, but it wasn't. All right, so let's come here. There's a touchdown block, so I figure we floated it slightly, so I'm going to say probably about right here. All right, let us set up some stuff here. We need to go off that. There we go. All right, get into this replay. Well, center line. I mean, boy, she touched down. She touched down pretty nicely. Let's slide over. Maybe like right here. All right, let's try that again. That was nice. Very quick, but nice. It's almost right on the touchdown blocks. Just slightly past it, nose up. There we go. I feel like last time it was on, now that was very nice. I'm gonna have to run that again. That was nice, mate. For a 300er, I'm proud of it. Bye, y'all. That was nice, fam Bamaruskis. Alright, y'all, man. Big up to everybody. Big up to my wonderful family for always supporting me. Thanks to you guys for checking out. Who knows, man? Maybe we'll be rocking some DCS here shortly. That's going to be it from your boy. I wish everyone a good rest of your Friday. And hopefully you have an amazing weekend. Should be Charlie 6 right here. Okay, one more over. Probably right here. We'll see your exit stage left. And I'm out, y'all. God bless. Take care. We'll see if I'm back on here shortly. Peace.